Hello, kindergarten and friends. I'm excited to read you another plant book today. I'm outside where you can see plants all around me in nature. The fresh air has been really good for me today. And I wanted to read you guys a book called Seed to Plant. It's a book that is one of our favorites to gain information from when we're studying seeds and plants. And I could have just held this book for you guys, but I thought instead I'll show it to you on your Epic account where it'll be nice and big for you. Now, this Seed to Plant book on Epic is a read to me book. So you could let the Epic read to you again if you wanted to hear this book again anytime, just by getting into your mailbox and going to the plants and seeds collection that I've sent you all. I'm going to keep it muted though so that I can read it to you because I miss reading to you in person, and this is the best way I can right now. Real quick, let's take in the little screen, let's take a little picture walk and check out this book. So here's my front cover. It's a National Geographic Kids book, and we know that it's a level 1 reader. We know that National Geographic Kids books are normally informational stories. So these are nonfiction books that help us gain information about a topic. They have a whole series that look like this cover with the yellow border, the National Geographic logo on it, and they tell us lots of nature things like plants, insects, different animals or habitats. So National Geographic Kids are great informational books for you guys. I got this one on Scholastic. Parents, don't forget that you can still order right now with our code, and it'll actually ship to my home, and I can still get those to you. So with informational books, we normally see a table of contents, possibly at the beginning, and possibly at the end we might see a word bank or a glossary like we do here. On the pages, we'll probably see titles, and those titles are normally bigger and bolder. This one isn't blacker because in our class we say bigger, blacker, bolder, but this one actually is white with some color around it. Okay, there will also probably be pictures with labels or captions that help us understand the concept. There may even be word helpers on the page to help us understand those tougher words that we may not have heard of before. There will be diagrams, arrows. We're going to see lots of realistic pictures, not just hand drawings from an illustrator, but photographs that someone has taken to help us see. Let's see. There also may be parts in the text where it stops, and I hope I'm pointing to that correctly. It tells us maybe how to say a word. It tells us the pronunciation, because even though we're little kids, we can still say big words, can't we? And those pronunciations help us. There's also fun little facts and questions and answers on here. So there's so much in these National Geographic books and so much in this book. I really want y'all to try to go back and reread it on Epic so you can get all the good details. It's nap time right now, so I'm going to try to read through it fast before Cannon gets up and wakes up. So I might miss something, and I don't want y'all to miss anything. So go back and read it, okay? Seed to Plant, and this is by Kristen Baird Rattini. Like I said, there's no illustrator because there's only photographs in this book. Okay, so it looks like it skipped let me look in my book. It skipped the table of contents. So in my book, I still have a table of contents that shows me the page number, but on Epic, it looks like it skipped it. It says, what is a plant? A plant is a living thing. It stays in one place, but it grows and changes just like you. Plants can be big or small. Some have flowers. Others also grow fruit. Trees are plants too. So if you can just imagine, later today, I'm going to have the girls out and we're going to play a little bit of plant I Spy. So around me, they're going to spy some different plants. And they said, you know, plants that grow fruit, trees, grass is a plant as well. Plants are a big part of our world. Farmers grow fruits and vegetables. These plants give us food. Some plants can be used to make clothing. Your t-shirt is made from cotton plants, and this is a farmer in his cotton field. This is what cotton looks like growing on its plant, and then they take and process that cotton to make our clothes. It says other plants are cozy homes for animals. Everyone say, "Aw, how cute is that?" Parts of a plant. You can use your body to remember the parts of a plant. Your body is like a stem. Your arms are like leaves. And your feet are like roots. I love the way they describe that. So if you look over here at the plant diagram, it says roots hold the plant in the ground. The stem helps the plant stand up tall, and the leaves soak up the sunlight. So maybe a turn and talk right here you could do is to pause the video, maybe talk to a family member or one of your brothers or sisters about how you are alike or different from a plant. How does a plant begin? So they've got 3 steps here. Sorry, I'm trying to follow along in my book as well, make sure I don't miss anything. 1, let's dig in. Most plants start as a seed. The seed splits open, a shoot pushes out. This is called germination. The pronunciation helps me really break it down. Germination. 3, a new plant is beginning. Germination is the sprouting of a new plant from a seed. A seedling is a young plant. A seedling starts to grow. The roots reach down into the soil. A stem pushes it up into the air. So here they've labeled the stem, the leaves, and the roots. Keep that information handy because later on this week I'm going to try to video an art with me and Avery using these words, okay? A plant grows. Just like you, a plant grows bigger and bigger. The roots spread out and down into the soil. The stem gets thicker and stronger and probably taller. More leaves and branches grow. The buzzword for soil says the top layer of the earth, which plants grow in. That's the same thing as dirt. So dirt and soil. You'll probably hear me say it both ways. Watering a garden helps it to grow. That's what those girls are doing. What do plants need? Okay, there's a little check box here for what a plant needs to grow. It says soil, check, water, food, sunlight, air, and space. Those are the things that a plant needs to grow well. Some plants grow in less sunlight, some plants need a lot of sunlight. It says water and some food come from the soil. The roots soak it up. Look at the way these arrows are drawn on here. Water and food are coming in through the soil. Sunlight and air enter through the leaves. Air and sunlight are coming in through the leaves. Plants use all of those things to make more food. Plants also need space to grow. If there's too many plants planted close together, they're not going to grow well. So when you're planting your garden, if you plant gardens, you'll probably notice your papa or your dad or your mom make sure that they're spaced out properly so that they'll grow well. 6 fun plant facts. Oh, these are fun. Number 1, everyone point to the number 1 picture. It says this palm tree seed can weigh as much as a 4th grader. Wow. It's the heaviest seed in the world. Number 2, follow along with me. Point to number 2 on the screen. Scrub-a-dub in the tub. Plants are used in many soaps and shampoos. Number 3, the paper for this book was made from trees. The paper from this very book is made out of a tree. Number 4, one sunflower can make as many as 1,000 seeds. Wow. Number 5, bamboo grows the fastest of any plant. It can grow as tall as a 3-year-old kid in one day. Wow. The tallest living tree is taller than the Statue of Liberty in New York, USA. Oh my goodness. Those just blew my mind, boys and girls. Flowers bloom. Many plants grow flowers. Not all, but some. They start as a bump called a bud. Everyone show me a bud. This is our little bud. The bud slowly opens. Petals gently unfold. Open up your hand nice and slow to show me. Surprise! It's a flower. Sticky pollen. Oh my goodness. The pollen around our house has not been my friend with my allergies. I've been sneezing. That's the yellow sticky stuff that you see on that bee. It says, flowers make a sticky powder called pollen, which is usually yellow or yellowish green. Pollen sticks to birds and bees when they fly from flower to flower. Now that's good for the flowers. This is a natural part of how flowers and plants grow. Then the pollen rubs off on other flowers. This is called, here's another big word for you guys, pollination. Here's my pronunciation, pollination. It helps flowers make seeds. Seeds. Plants keep seeds in different places. Many plants grow a case around the seeds. The case is called a pod. Peas and maple tree seeds grow in pods. So green peas are actually seeds, boys and girls, that we eat, and they come in that little pea pod. This is a maple tree pod. And it says orange seeds are different. Their seeds are on the inside, but strawberry seeds are on the outside. Wow, think about all the seeds you could see out here in nature or even in your refrigerator or kitchen. Think about all the different fruits and foods that you might have or use in your home that have seeds in them. One thing at my old school, we always did in first grade a seed collection project. So think about that as maybe something extra you can do at home, collecting seeds or maybe just sharing about seeds that you find. Now the seeds take a trip. Some float on the wind, others are carried away by animals. The seeds fall to the ground. Soon they sprout or germinate. A new plant begins. It shows that a bird carries the berry with the seed inside. A squirrel holds a large seed, and dandelion seeds scatter in the wind. Think about when you blow that dandelion to make a wish, you're just helping spread more seeds. That's what you're doing. Pass the plants, please. People and animals eat plants to stay healthy. How many plants did you eat today? Make your garden grow. You can grow your own bean plant. Ask a grown-up for help. So this next page tells you all the steps of how to plant a seed or a bean that you might have in your kitchen to grow a little bean plant. So if you want to do that, just pause it here and those are your instructions. What in the world? These pictures show close-up views of things in this book. Use the hints below to figure out what's in the pictures. The answers are on page 31. All right, think about this one. This opens into a flower. What do you think that could be? I think it's a bud. Let's see later if I'm right. This part of a plant takes in sunlight and air. Well, that would mean it's not the roots, right, boys and girls? Because the roots don't take in sunlight and air. Maybe it's the leaf. Do you think it's the leaf? Number 3, this flower can make up to 1,000 seeds. I remember what that is. That's the sunflower. Number 4, this falls and waters the plant. It looks like maybe raindrops. Number 5, this buzzes as it flies from flower to flower. What do y'all think that is? I think it's a honeybee maybe. And the last one, what could that be? Let me look in my book up close. This has seeds on the outside. Do you think that might be the strawberry? Let's see. Sorry, guys. All right, and then here's some extra words, but hold on. Let me see page 31 in my book. Oh, sorry, guys. Down here at the bottom, that's where it tells the answers, down here at the very bottom. And it looks like we got all of them correct. Good job. All right, if you wanted to know those extra big words that we sounded out and talked about, you can go there to look. Also, don't forget to click Finish This Book. Now, like I said, the National Geographic readers, there's so many in those series that tell us about people, places, animals, lots of good information stories. You can go right here if you liked those and maybe pick out some more. Some of these are in the collections I've sent you, but there's so many more out there for you guys. All right, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it, boys and girls.